My favorite thing, not many people know, I actually graduated from Century as the first graduating class, and so I was excited to come back and be a part of Century and its tradition.
I like the tradition of academic excellence. I think that that was the foundation that the school was built on.
I'm a former state legislator, and the reason I say that is that the funnest thing I just got done doing is taking a whole bunch of seniors over to Boise and having them meet all the constitutional officers that run the state of Idaho, as well as the full legislature. They had a chance to meet leadership and all the constitutional officers, have lunches with them, and they understand what's going on out here.
The students, they are hard workers, they enjoy school, so it's a really pleasure to teach here. And another thing is the teachers that I teach with. They're very dedicated, very professional, and it's a fun environment to work in.
At Century High School, we think college all of the time. This is a program we always work on, and our goal here is to help you get into the college of your choice, whatever that school is. To get into the college of your choice, you really have to take the most difficult classes you can handle. That's a conversation you need to have with your parents, the most difficult classes you can handle. Harder classes mean more knowledge for you. More knowledge means higher test scores for you. Higher test scores mean more scholarship money for you to go to the college of your choice. It all begins with the classes you choose right now, so think college.
All right, in order to register this year, you're going to need to log on to your Infinite Campus portal. We have a student here that is a fake student, so I can show you how to log on and go. So first thing you're going to do is log on to the Infinite Campus portal. Off to the left-hand side here, you're going to see something called an academic planner. You're going to click on that, and in this academic planner, you're going to see something that says the school year of 2016, new. This is for all of you guys that will graduate after 2016. This is your graduation, what you need to do in order to graduate this year, the graduation requirements are in this, embedded in this. You can change this, however, this is the one you need that's going to actually help you get all the classes you need to graduate. If you're doing the NHS, if you're in the National Honor Society, you can look and see if your requirements are met. However, I would always leave it at this 2016 high school. Then you're going to go ahead and hit next. This is going to be the academic planner, so what you're going to see in here is quite a few different things. First thing you're going to see is your grades across the top. So you have grade 9, grade 10, grade 11, and a grade 12. You'll notice that this student that I'm looking at right now is currently a sophomore. So these are all the classes that she took her 9th grade year. These are the classes that she's taking currently this year and that she's enrolled in. And then you'll notice over here under grade 11 and 12, there is no classes selected yet. Also up at the top, you're going to see this course catalog here. This is if you had questions about a specific class. Let's say I wanted to know what I was going to do in Business Computer Apps 1. I'd click on this class, and then it's going to give me the information about where it's offered at, what grades I can take this in, what are the prerequisites, and then it also says at the bottom, Business Computer Apps 1 is currently in progress, so I cannot take this class again because I'm already taking it. If, however, I had not taken it, two little boxes would appear that show that I could register for this class. So for example, if I wanted to see what Business Computer Apps 2 was, I could add this to my grade 11. So I just click the button, add to grade 11, and it's in there now under my electives. So that's how you use the course catalog. This is a great resource for you guys if you're not sure about a course. Another thing to know is at the top you're going to see how that says 13 out of 13. You still must register for 15. 15, 15, 15 is the goal. A thing to know is there are 52 credits required to graduate. If we put in the 15, 15, 15, that would make 60. So you need to make sure that you have 15, 15 though. So that's why it only has 13 listed here. The other thing you're going to know at the top is that these are all alphabetical. So you're going to find economics as a junior senior class. So I'm going to be a junior next year, so I'm going to register for economics. Just click on that one. My electives I'm going to come back to. Then on here you're going to see English 9 I've already taken. English 10 I'm in right now. Looks like I had to repeat English 10 in there. English 11. I'm going to go ahead and choose English 11 regular. If I wanted to, I could choose my 12th grade in here as well. I'm going to go ahead and put in my English 12 because I know what I'm going to take already. So that'll be done for my next year. Government is a senior requirement, so I can put that in if I want to. I don't have to, but I'm going to. And then it looks like I haven't taken health yet. If you haven't taken health and you're a sophomore, junior, senior, you should probably get that done. The other thing you're going to notice up here is my government turned red. The reason why my government is red is because there's this alert down here. It'll show you there's something wrong. It says Government A, you must complete U.S. History 2 before government and be a senior. So it's in my senior year, so that's right. So it looks like I need to scroll down and find my U.S. History down here at the bottom and put in U.S. History. So then you'll notice if I scroll back up here under my government there, now it's not red anymore, so I've met that requirement. Health is good. Humanities, these are all of your, anything that counts as a humanities. A lot of times you guys will think these are electives. Anything that you take above your 2 required humanities will roll to your electives. So if I wanted to continue on with my Spanish, I can find that in here. Another thing to notice is some of these are bolded and some are not. The reason why they're bolded is because I can take that class. If they're not bolded, I haven't met the prerequisite for it. So for example, Draw and Paint 1 I can't take because I haven't completed Intro to Art. So let's say I wanted to do Intro to Art, I'd put that in there. And then my next year or this following year, I could take Draw and Paint 1 because it's now bolded. If I decided I wanted to do that. And once again, these are going to just roll over to my electives because I've already met my 2 humanities. So in humanities, you're going to find your world history, you're going to find your foreign languages, you're going to find your art, your choir, your band, your dramas, all of those. Also know any classes that are audition only or by application only will not be on here. You'll have to go talk to those specific teachers about getting in those classes. For example, if you want to do yearbook or newspaper, you need to go talk to Mrs. Van Dieren or Mrs. Wise to get in those classes. Same thing with audition choirs, dramas, and band. Next thing on here is math. Algebra 1 and geometry are, looks like, done. Math for junior year is not required. However, I would highly encourage you to take it. Math your junior year is really important because you don't want to skip a year of math because it makes it harder. And also your junior year, you're going to take your SAT and ACT, which are your college entrance exams. So it's really important to get as much math as you can while you're here at Century to do the best you can. Looks like I'm going to take Algebra 2 my junior year, and my senior year I'm going to take College Algebra and Trig. Then Physical Science is a freshman requirement. I've already done that. I've already taken my Biology. I need 2 more science credits. If you notice down here, there's these alerts. They tell me that I don't have enough science credits yet. So I need to go ahead and put in my science, whatever I'm going to take. Looks like I'm going to do Anatomy and Physiology my junior year. And you'll notice then my alerts go away. My speech is done, U.S. History 1 is done, and my U.S. History 2 is done. And if I scroll back up to the top, looks like I've registered for 12 in my 11th grade year and 7 in my 12th grade year, so I need to come up with some more electives. We are mentioning a new class here at Century. You do have to take Nutrition and Foods before you can take this course. It's a culinary arts program here, so it's a 2-try class if you'd like to do that. It's under culinary arts is what it's called. Once again, you do have to take Nutrition and Foods first. It's also broadcasting, psychology. There's a lot of electives out there for you guys to choose from. Once again, when you select these electives, it will be based on numbers if we can offer those. So make sure that you sign up for those classes you want and get your friends to sign up for those too. Just going to go ahead and put in the rest of my electives. I want weights or lifetime sports. Remember, you can only sign up for 3 total of the lifetime sports and weights because you can only have 1 sports class per trimester. I'm going to sign up for broadcast 2. The other thing to know on here is if I decided to sign up for something that is not repeatable, it's going to show up in here and say repeat this class. Are you sure? So you'll notice now at the top I have 15 and 15. So I'm registered for my 15 for the next 2 years. If you want to, you can do both, all of your upcoming years. The most important thing is your upcoming year because that's what we're going to roll now and put in for your requests for next year. You will still have an opportunity to change your 12th grade year all the way up until we cut it off for the next year when we do registration again, 3rd try next year. The other thing to know is you always need to make sure you save. Saving is huge. If you don't save, we won't have any of this information. make sure you save. So my course plan was saved. I didn't have any errors. If I had errors, it would pop up with what errors I needed to fix. The other thing to notice on here, sometimes they will have more than credits that they are enrolled in more credits. That could be because they're actually taking early morning classes. Maybe they got credit for something else. Maybe they took some online classes. That's why that is showing a little more than what you would think. Oh, the release. At the bottom down here, you will see there is room for this release time. You can only sign up for 2 of those a year. That's where there's also gonna be a paper on the back of your alternates form you'll need to fill out to get those release times, whether that be release time just where you're going to work, or whether that be release time across the street. So that's gonna be your process on how you guys are gonna register for the next year and upcoming years. Don't forget to register for 15. If you have questions, come see one of us in the Counseling Center or Mrs. Nally. Also, you can register for your upcoming years if you want. If you want help registering for your next years, come see us. We'll help you with that too.